Hello, everybody. My name is Clarence Napier, the insurance broker, licensed in 12 states, which include Alabama, South Carolina, Florida, Georgia, Texas, Virginia, Maryland, Pennsylvania, Ohio, Michigan, Washington State, and California. I'm also the president at 321 Biz Development, a company I started on November 1st, 2014. That's a very important date to me. And we support white collar small business owners. We are the home of mastering the 5 front end sales activities for white collar small business owners selling big ticket items. And these products and services start at $1,000 and up. These are the prices of products and services sold by accountants, attorneys, estate planning individuals, nurse practitioners, plastic surgeons, dentists, mortgage brokers, real estate brokers, agents, loan officers, anyone that's selling a item at $1,000 and higher, which might include also people who are plumbers and electricians who lay tile and who have to be in front of customers and potential customers and prospects. We believe everyone has what it takes if you had the right sales system. So 321 Biz Development has a 6 to 9 hour sales system and business development program we do via webinar, or we'll come to your office if you have multiple people who need to improve sales performance and production performance in terms of how to connect with more people. So today's podcast episode is about the client appointment. Are you pushing when you should be pulling? So push versus pull. I can just tell you right now, 99% of business owners and salespeople who engage with potential customers at the appointment stage, they are pushing. And I can also tell you that only 7% of appointments close when you use the pushing style. So you might say 7% of what, Clarence? Well, I'm not talking about 7% of all the people you contact. That would be, quite a large number, and you might even be kind of disappointed about that. I'm talking about 7% of the people you meet with. So let's say you contact 100 people, that trickles down to maybe 7 people want to meet with you. 7. So 7% of 7 is not even 1. That means you need to take your numbers up to maybe like 21 or 20 to close 1 person. I'm talking 7%. So do the math. If you meet with 30 people times 7%, that's 2.1 people that you're closing. So again, not 70%, but 7. And the reason why is sales psychology, consumer behavioral psychologists say when the price of an item is over $1,000, you can't push your way into making that person buy your product. In other words, you can't be pushy. You ever heard of the term pushy salesman? Well, pushing comes from, or pushy salesman is derived from a pushy salesman, someone who's pushing. And you should be pulling. Now, 321 Biz Development developed this form called the Prospect Interview Form. And it's a proprietary form that we developed when I wrote the 321 Biz Dev system in 2012, 2013, over 8,000 hours. And I'll just tell you this. If you want to know what sales psychologists, consumer behavioral psychologists had to say about meeting with consumers, just go to any university library. So you have to be a student of the library, or maybe you have a child who's in college. They have a student ID that gives them access to PhD papers. And, so I had a son in college, so I had a chance to go to Cal Poly and use the information to look up what sales psychologists, consumer behavioral PhDs had to say. And what they said was when that ticket price, that transaction price for that product or service gets to be $1,000 or higher, you cannot push your way into the close. And I'll just let you know this. I've been an insurance agent for a while, and I help people with employee benefits, dental services, IUL, Index Universal Life Plans, regular life insurance, long-term care, disability plans for professionals. And I can tell you this, the insurance industry is the toughest industry if you push. I mean, I've seen people, and even before I learned and perfected my own system, I've sat in front of someone who knows they need the product. I know they needed the product, but because I pushed, they politely told me, let me think about it. So I'm not saying you have to sell insurance to experience this defeat. I'm saying if you're selling estate planning services, you are a defense attorney, you are a dentist selling implants, $15,000, $25,000, $30,000. You're selling plastic surgery services. You're selling maybe a $25,000 tile job. You're doing someone's driveway, making it look all pretty. If you are pushing, you are losing a large percentage of the people who would tell you yes if you had the training and experience to pull instead of push. So the proprietary, the prospect interview form that I was talking about, I can't tell you about it because you have to sign up for the course. Now I need to tell people one thing, because people hear me talking and they say, oh, that Clarence guy sounds smooth. Clarence is not a motivational speaker. So the 321 Biz Dev Sales System Business Development course is not about motivation. It's not about people like Tony Robbins. This is not a Tony Robbins type thing. This is not someone who's going to pump you up. This 321 Biz Dev Sales System is more of a technical, it's more of a consulting type approach to working with people, so that not only do the salespeople are happy with the experience that they're giving their prospects, the prospect is way more happy that you use the 321 Biz Dev Sales System as opposed to pushing. So anyway, I just wanted to do this short episode to let people know that if you are having appointments, you're meeting people, and your appointments are going no place and you're failing, then most likely you are pushing when you should be pulling. Again, my name is Clarence Napier, the insurance broker, Clarence Napier, the lead consultant at 321 Biz Development. My telephone number is 866-901-9876. And both the consulting firm and the insurance broker is a business owner's best friend. Take care and have a great day. Talk to you later.